We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you to smash that like button, tell me know you watch this video, helps out the YouTube channel, and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Prog, and we're going to break it all down today on Ultimate 42 Vision, 42 Vision itself, and why these levels are pretty exciting for a possible reversal. Now, we don't know how strong the reversal will be, but we do have some key levels to look at. And before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to get on early with us, every single day we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with Prog. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you want to get on early with us every single day, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned before the bell, and this is one of the stocks I mentioned after the bell. Every single stock gave 5 to 10%, 10 to 15%, on their dips and rips, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and it gave nearly 5 to 10% within the first few minutes of mentioning it in the pre-market as it went into strength, and that is CYAD. When I mentioned it in the pre-market, it was pushing upwards. You could see the strength on 42 Vision, 42 Vision 2.0, and then we got that bear indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision, pulled back, 42 Vision extreme weakness. And when these white candlesticks with red borders start to pop up, and eventually we will see some type of reversal, we got it there. We got the confirmation with the bull indicator. We got the confirmation with the strength on 42 Vision, 42 Vision 2.0, and gave a highest point of 20% plus, guys. So if you would like to get in on early with us and be prepared and aware before things take off, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Prog, and Prog went further down than it went yesterday as it was trying to hold itself up sideways. Now, we talked on Wednesday how this was an extreme weakness, possibly going to reverse, and it went back up towards 10 to 20% at the highest point of yesterday's high on Thursday. Now, it was consolidating and fighting to reverse. We needed to see some real strength, but if the 30-minute continued to go into weakness, it was going to get closer to the key support level that I talked about, which is 224, 225. It did not reach it, but it's been bouncing and getting pretty close to it. Now, at these levels, every single time I have stated to you guys, this is pretty exciting because we're about to possibly see a reversal based off of 42 Vision when you see the extreme weakness of the white candlesticks with red borders. I want you guys to understand that usually a reversal starts to form. Now, it needs to have volume and it needs to come with strength. You could see how volume picked up here. You could see how volume picked up here. And we're seeing volume try to pick up here. We need to see if it can continue. So, on Ultimate 42 Vision and 42 Vision 2.0, we're going to see the confirmations of what's going on behind the scenes, as well as we're going to look at the 4-hour and the 1-day. But I have also stated the true reason why these bull traps have formed as we've seen it going in a clear downward direction. That has to do with the manipulation from the shorts, okay? I want you guys to understand how important this is and how the days to cover plays a big role in the volatility that we've seen. But before we go ahead and look at that data and we're going to break it all down, I want you guys to see here what Ultimate 42 Vision 2.0 was showing yesterday. And this is what I showed you guys. It was showing red here in the background, and it continued that path. If it did level off and shift back up to green, like way back up here, as we could see here previously in the chart, it was going to show some strength. It did not do that on the 30-minute. It continued its path to the downside. Another thing as well, we've had a bear indicator since way back here on November 30th, and that was the little bit that we got of green there, but it was not strong enough, leveled off, and continued the path of red. If I go ahead and remove here 42 Vision, you can see 42 Vision 2.0. It has been a clear downward trend. It's had its moments where it's trying to come back up, but it's not strong enough. They're just quick bounces because the days to cover is so low, and the shorts are able to cover and then re-short at those newer levels. And that's what they've been doing to push it down lower. We're going to look at the data together. You're going to see. And by the way, you can gain access to these premium indicators as well. Check out the link down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator. By joining the 42 Vision tier level, you gain access to 42 Vision, 42 Vision 2.0, and you will gain access to Ultimate 42 Vision once it gets released. It is on the way. We're going to release it really soon. And by joining, you also gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all striving to maximize through the volatility of the markets and learn and grow together. And by using 42 Vision, you will be able to receive the clarity you deserve to maximize on opportunities no matter what volatility is thrown at us. Now, this is so important, guys. We need to look at this and remember this, okay? Remember the short interest ratio, 0.48, okay? The higher this goes, the more pressure the shorts feel, but this is still pretty low and it gives them some flexibility. The shorts still have a short interest of 18%. And if we go down here, this was yesterday at 650,000. It is now at 400,000. Last update 23 minutes ago. And also the short volume ratio went from 53 to 50 yesterday. That's why things were kind of leveled off. And today it is reaching for 53% again, or possibly more once the day ends. And you could see it reflect here that yesterday it was in the 650,000, but right now there's about 250,000 short shares that are being shorted, and it's actually reflecting here in the price action, guys. That days to cover gives them the flexibility to cover, make it go up, and then re-short and make it go right back down. It's super important to understand how much flexibility they have. Now, this short interest is pretty high, and this days to cover, if it goes higher, it can turn into a big outcome of pressure on the bears and the shorts, giving potential momentum to the bulls to force those bears and shorts to turn from bears and shorts to bulls and create catalysts like this where things start to short squeeze. But right now, things are under a bear indicator based off of Ultimate 42 Vision. Ultimate 42 Vision, 42 Vision, and 42 Vision 2.0 are all pointing to the downside on the 30-minute. But this is a very exciting spot for 42 Vision because regardless of Ultimate 42 Vision and 2.0, 42 Vision is in an area where it's possibly going to try to reverse. Now, we don't know how strong, but it could be coming once this levels off and finds a support and does not break through 225. If it does, it could go much lower. Now, if we look here together at the 4 hour, okay, I want you guys to see this. This is important. So when we look here at the 4 hour, you could see that this has been under a bear indicator since way up here in the 4s and 5s. And even though it came down and way back up with some strength, this bear indicator met specific levels. And if this did not shift from a bear to bull indicator, just like this one, anywhere around this area, this was a fake out. This was a bull trap, and certainly it did turn into that. And we have been in a downward trend since. Another thing as well, apart from Ultimate 42 Vision, you could see 42 Vision going into the shifts of weakness and 42 Vision 2.0 shifting from green to red. And it's been in that trajectory and in that whole entire downward trend since way up here in the 4s and 5s. Now, if I put the 1 day, we have seen back-to-back red candlesticks, okay? We got the shift here as well on 42 Vision 2.0. I stated yesterday, once this begins, if this is not a fake out and this turns out to be real, usually they last for a while, okay? This went on for almost 2 months in a downtrend. I'm not saying it's going to do the same thing, but this is looking pretty steep. And if it does not reverse from here and the 30-minute and 4 hour do not pull up the 1 day with it, this could be the beginning of this getting much more bearish than we see it right now. And it's so important to keep in mind the support levels I have pointed out, okay? $2.25, $2, and if $2 get broken through, we need to reanalyze and see what is going on below that based off the history of the charts. But we got a bear indicator way up here in the 4s and 5s. Again, we got the shift here from green to red, and it's been under 3 red bars, and we've been under red bars for some time. And I stated it way up here when it tried to come back up and it shifted right back to this red one. I stated if another one comes, the next thing that we need to see is when a bear indicator pops up. It popped up, and we've been in that direction. Now, could this possibly squeeze? Well, a lot of people are anticipating, since it is way back up here before where it actually went ahead and squeezed up here in the 2s and 3s, and also way back here, it is in an area where it has squeezed before, slightly around it and actually a little bit below it from the most previous one, that if the bulls are able to reverse this, hold this up and push it upwards, it could possibly trap the shorts that are manipulating and reshorting, recovering, reshorting, and taking advantage of the days to cover. So if that days to cover gets higher and this short interest keeps going higher, it could trap shorts and possibly create a huge catalyst to the upside. If that does not happen, this may continue to lose or fade its momentum, and we are seeing it based off the 4-hour, the 30-minute, and also the 1 day. As always, if you guys want to gain access to clarity in the charts, to be able to see what is going on through the volatility and receive the clarity you deserve to maximize on opportunities, check out the link down below in the description to 42 Vision. You'll gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and the clarity every single investor deserves to maximize through the volatility in the markets and navigate it with confidence. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some